And I can go on.
Oh, I'm sure that you can. Assuming that you don't kill her from heart disease, you gargantuan racist asshole. Hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Now, this video is actually going to be a continuation of my last video that I responded to. You see, in that last video, I stopped watching where I stopped responding because I figured that this man could not possibly say anything more stupid and anything more racist than I had already heard him say. But out of curiosity, I went back. I thought to myself, what the hell could this man continue talking about for an extra 12 to 13 minutes? And holy shit! You know what, let's just get right into it. Let's roll that intro. No. Okay, you see, before you even start talking, we're going to address a response that you gave someone in your comment section. Now, let me read off his completely not racist response. Big Boss Calvin 83 says, "Your white denial makes you the typical racist, pale-skinned monkey devil." Oh my god, you unbelievably racist bastard. You know, I could call you so many things right now. I could insult you in so many ways. So many great and spectacular ways. But let me read off a comment that the legend himself, Hagbard Celine, left in this guy's video. gotta get my Hagbard voice on. Okay, here we go. "Luckily, you'll all continue to spout this meaningless drivel and will sit and laugh at your delusional bullshit. That said, get yourself checked for the sugar disease, you massively fat, panting bastard, before you lose a leg like Aunt Nini." You know, that was almost poetic. It was like watching an axe cleave a big fat racist tree clean in two with a single strike. Anyway, let's continue onward into this masterfully crafted racial stupidity.
Do we control the banks? And do we have the power to dictate and to control your life by denying you credit or denying you credit or raising or lowering your fucking up your credit score because of the color of your skin?
We are the white people. We are Legion.
Oh my god! Am I right though? Someone please explain to me how racist people manage to come to the conclusion that all black people are all some giant collective entity that share the same body and mind.
Do we have the ability to deny you on fucking loan? How many black banks out there who do that to Caucasian people?
What you doing? Why is he... I'm genuinely curious. Okay, what could he be scraping off the side of his neck and then have to check underneath his fingernails to see what he got? Am I the only one who's half expecting him to scratch his ass and sniff his finger next?
Really?
Really?
And we never redlined, y'all. That's important. And we never had we never created segregation, basically.
This just in, ladies and gentlemen. Black students demand segregated spaces from white students. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, segregated safe spaces. Black college students across the country have demanded they be segregated from white peers, calling for safe spaces on campuses meant only for so-called students of color. I know, this is breaking news to everyone. I mean, it took me personally 10 whole seconds to find this. But perhaps that is just not your cup of tea/lard. How about this one? This one's fantastic. Quote, "White people to the back of the march." That's right, Black Lives Matter protest leader calls for racial segregation of her supporters during demonstration outside the DNC. Now, since I'm a truly caring kind of person, and I don't want you straining your finger muscle on Google, I will leave links to these articles down below in the description.
We never, stop and don't give me the false equivalence. We're talking about consistency. We don't go around, you don't see black women making false accusations of rape and false accusations of abuse about.
Oh my god! He's so triggered! Just look at him jiggle!
Towards Caucasian men, imaginary Caucasian men. And because black women don't go around making false rape claims against Caucasian men like Caucasian women do to so-called black men.
Oh, I see. The black women don't go around making false allegations because their blackness keeps them pure. And the white women, well, their whiteness makes them the devil.
To the point where a group of black people got together and we run this government and we bomb Caucasian towns and burn them to death, burn the churches and shit.
That's kind of like a wet dream for you, huh?
Okay?
Okay.
That's real talk.
Ah, shit, boy, that's right, that's that real talk. We about to get woke in this motherfucker.
You have to affect somebody's jobs, somebody's livelihood.
Well, I haven't affected anybody's jobs or livelihood. But Black Lives Matter and rioting groups of black people, on the other hand...
This was your house?
Yes, my mother bought it maybe like about 2 years ago. It's just, it's very devastating.
How did this happen? Was it just during the riots?
Yeah, lately they've been doing a lot of vandalism and I guess this was about a month ago, they had vandalized the food truck and I had called the police. We live here, we work here, we're in the community every day. And it just seems like this is senseless.
But you see, since I am not a racist, I will not be holding you responsible for the actions of people who also happen to be black.
Racism equals power. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you were saying.
Black people do not have no power to do that. We don't write the laws. We never colonized y'all. We never done harm to y'all. We never raped y'all, pillaged y'all, maimed y'all, tortured y'all, and do any inhumane kind of treatment towards you people, Caucasian people.
Oh, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. Black people have never done anything bad to white people ever in the history of ever, by virtue of that beautiful, pure, clean, righteous black skin. And I, for one, think that we owe this man something. Okay, could somebody please pass me a box of those din-do-nuffins?
But you want to call us racist because we don't want to fucking put up with your bullshit because we're standing up to you?
What the hell do you keep on picking and looking at? Go to the doctor. I'm sure that they will give you some kind of cream to help you with your neck problem. I mean, does he have fleas or something? Seriously, this is bothering me. I cannot figure it out.
Or because we're calling you out on your racism, now you want to play the reverse racist card that doesn't exist? And the race card is something that you made up to silence my people from calling out true racism.
I don't know which one's worse, his projection or the irony of what he's saying.
And some idiot wants to talk about...
Are you just digging for gold, or...
Because I want reparations, because, you want a handout. First of all, when somebody owes you something...
No one, and I mean no one, owes you or anyone else anything for being black.
Y'all file for taxes. You know what? Let me tell you something. Why do y'all file for taxes? Do y'all want a handout? Because Something that is owed to you, that's not a handout.
Wait for it. Wait for it. It's getting good.
My ancestors, and myself included, have built this country and made it the way it is.
You helped to build this country. That's right, everyone. Big Boss Calvin 83, making America great again. Oh my god. Now, there's no real nice way to say this, and it's kind of messed up, but it's also kind of true. You see all those slaves who helped to build America? Yeah, you see, the Americans paid for those slaves. They bought them to build things. Nobody owes you anything for people buying your ancestors. If you're mad at anyone, be angry at the people who first captured your ancestors to sell them into slavery. And if you want to be angry at someone for having owned black slaves, well, there were actually black slave owners as well in America.
Slavery and Jim Crow. Reparations for slavery and Jim Crow. And guess what? You want to say, well, you want to come up with this cop-out, well, there was nobody alive during slavery and Jim Crow. The last slave was alive until 1949, and they had children.
Mr. Big Boss Calvin, do you realize that you kind of defeated your own argument in the same sentence you tried to make it? Your position started out as, don't claim ain't nobody alive from that time period, and then went on directly to say, ain't nobody alive from that time period. See, everyone, these are the argumentative skills that you can expect to acquire when you shut down every dissenting opinion or opposing view with the simple phrase, y'all just racist.
And that child from the slave, descendant of the slave, died in 2001. I don't know if they have kids, but I'm a descendant of slave. So don't come out with that you're not a slave argument, because I'm a descendant of slave and the rest of my people are descendants of slaves.
There's no way he's this stupid. There's no way. That's right, everyone. We cannot come out with the argument. We cannot argue with Big Boss Calvin 83 that he is not a slave because his ancestors were slaves and he descended from slaves.
Not just in America, but in Brazil, but in Jamaica, the Caribbean.
Bermuda, Bahama, come on pretty mama. Key Largo, Montego, baby, why don't we go? Jamaica. Oh, wait a second, he already did Jamaica, didn't he? What? It is just as relevant as anything else he's trying to bring up.
South America, even parts of Europe, and yes, you had, and I gotta break it to y'all. And yes, and black people were the first to be in Asia, Africa, Asia, Europe,
and all over the world, and in America, before the Native Americans came along into existence.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. You see, even way back in the day, the black people were slaves to the fucking dinosaurs. That's right, before there was even people, there was black slaves.
But throughout the slavery and colonization, yeah, your reparations is owed to me and my people.
Look, I have already offered to send not only $1 so you can get a cheeseburger, but $2 so you can upgrade to a Big Mac. What more do you want? You know what, guys? You know what? Reparations, my brother, my dark skin brother, I've got you, okay? I will send yet again another $2 so you can get fries and a drink with that.
And yet, and don't give me that, well, you had nothing to do with it. Well, yes, you did, because you're reaping the benefits of what your evil forefathers and mothers have done in this nation. All the way back through Britain to America.
No, bitch, I don't have anything to do with it, and I'm not reaping any benefits from it either. Are you seriously under the impression that white people get free money, free stuff, discounts because white people owned slaves back in the day? There are no programs in America that white people can get on that black people cannot also get on. As a matter of fact, there are no benefits in America that white people can reap that black people cannot also reap. You know what, guys? There's not much more I can add to this. I'm about at my limit for all the stupidity that he's been saying anyway, so let's have a little bit of fun in ending this.
Good evening, everyone. Do y'all want a handout? Because today I'm going to talk about racist shit. There's no such thing as a black racist. Because I want reparations, that's the reason why there's no such thing as a black racist. And the race card is something that you made up to silence Caucasian people out there calling me racist. I'm going to tell you this again. Negro being coon, that makes you a racist. And you self-hating, handkerchief head, bootlicking, Negro being coons. Subtle, slick-ass, closet racist. You pale skin monkey motherfuckers, that makes you a racist too. Latino peeing? Subtle, slick-ass, closet racist. Pay attention. I'm gonna keep talking about it until some of you motherfuckers get it. Black people, we can be racist against Caucasian people. Don't give me the false equivalence. I'm tired of you calling me racist, when the truth of the matter is, you're the real racist. You're the one who's really racist. And what you're doing to us presently be based on the past bullshit. You like Caucasian people out there kissing your ass and sucking your dick. When one of us don't do that and don't take no shit from you, we're racist now, which is bullshit. Again, you can hate me all you want. You can call me names. You just proving my point. I'm flagging my channel. It ain't gonna do shit because because your feelings cannot change the truth, because there's other people like me speaking the truth. Until you walk in my shoes, you can't tell me shit. So you need to drink a hot glass and shut the fuck up and stop creating your imaginary pathological lying-ass bullshit propaganda. I'm out. Peace.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our video for today. I certainly do hope that you did enjoy it, and I hope to God this is the last time that we run into the lovely, magnificent Big Boss Calvin 83. Because, honestly guys, I'm not too sure how many more brain cells I'm willing to part with in response to this man. You see, the prolonged exposure to this particular brand of stupid has caused a mass amount of my brain cells to commit suicide. As a matter of fact, let us all give a moment of silence in reverence to all the brain cells that we have lost together watching this man. Okay, that's enough time. I mean, brain cells are not that important anyway. Well, ladies and gentlemen, again, I certainly hope that you did enjoy the video. And remember, keep fighting stupidity wherever you may find it. Have a good one.
Oh my god, what is that thing?
Well, my darling, you see, that is what we call a space slug.
Oh no, not a space slug.
Oh, don't worry your pretty little head. They can't actually hurt you unless you let them. All they really do is take up a lot of space and leave slug trails all across the universe.
I come in peace. In Quensu Ocha, Uza, in Kosozana.